No matter what happened, you have made it to this video. Whether you failed or succeeded, you have made it to this video. Actions speak louder than words. Learn how to say no. Keep your head up and maintain a positive attitude in this cruel, chaotic, evil world. Yes, in a world today where negativity strives, we need to be able to remain positive and follow in Jesus's footsteps. Learn, what would Jesus do? Jesus Christ is someone we must all strive to become like each and every single day. He claimed to be of the divine, God in human form. Even in an evil world, Jesus Christ made his presence prominent, evident, and especially positive. If you're watching this video, that means you have failed to achieve your goals. You have to build confidence by keeping your word, not looking back and committing all in on your goals. You can't let distractions, other people, and even your own time get in the way of achieving your goals in order to improve in this life. Christ-focused self-improvement is what I teach on this channel. Don't tell everyone about your goals. Every single time you tell someone about your goals, there's a little bit of dopamine hit in your brain that says, oh shoot, I told someone about my goals. It feels like I've already done it. That makes you inclined to do it less. Honestly, don't tell anybody about your goals. Lock in and show people who you are after you have achieved the goal. My identity comes from Christ. When I love him to the fullest and keep his commandments, that is where my confidence is built and solidified. When I really listen and obey Jesus Christ and his words that he has left for me in the Bible, bro, I'm just locked in. I'm literally 100% confident in everything that I do. Of course, when I sin, that hurts my relationship with Christ. But by repenting and turning away from my sin, to renew my mindset, to turn to Christ, to focusing on him and not the sin, that really changes me from the inside out. God is God. We can never fool him. In order to be successful in this life, it doesn't mean, oh, the perfect grades, the perfect scores, the perfect amount of money or people. It's about having God in the center of your life. You need to lock in with God this year. I need to lock in as well, because you are made for greatness. At the end of the day, God has put you and I on this earth for a purpose. We need to find it, use our gifts and talents that he has given us to find our career or whatever we are going to do in this life. Lock in. Prayer, talking with God, not at him or to him. God is a personal relational being. God is love. In the Bible, in 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, it says this: whoever does not love does not know God, because God is love. And in verse 19 of chapter 4, it says, we love because he first loved us. The last point I want to make in this 2-video part series is strengthen your current relationships with the people around you. And how you would ask? Love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus specifically replies to the Pharisees who know the law by heart. What is the 2 greatest commandments in all Mosaic laws? Matthew chapter 22 verse 37 through 39. It says, Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these 2 commandments. Oh, I went to verse 40. You might be thinking in your head, okay, David, so what? Jesus tells us to love our neighbor as ourselves, but how can we actually do that? Well, Jesus replied to his disciples in John chapter 15, verse 13. It says, greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Sacrificial love is the greatest type of love. That is what Jesus Christ demonstrated on the cross for all of us, because we are all sinners who have sinned against God. Love your neighbor as yourself. I know you love yourself a lot. You do a lot of things for yourself. Do that for others. Put others before yourself. In order for you to accomplish all the goals you set for yourself, you need to change from the inside out. You can't change from the outward in. You can't change your mindset by doing all these outward external things. You need to start from the mind, from your heart. Where your heart is with God will determine if you will be successful or not. Pray to God, talk with Him, love your neighbor as yourself, strengthen the current relationships you have with the people around you. You and I were put here on this earth for a purpose. Go find it, pursue it with God, and let Him lead it. For nothing is impossible with God. Luke chapter 1, verse 37.